Yo. Pop-up chat. I will probably never install a custom OS again. I don't like custom OSs, bro. In fact, I hate custom OSs. But I think I will install LTSC on this. Hate is a strong word, yes. You are correct. No, but the thing is, I've had enough of weird shit happening on custom OSs. So, yeah. Like, I used to always save these, like, I had like a box with like old like plastic, but I never used them. I should just throw it out. But I thought that, oh, maybe one day I will use this for something good. It never happens. You've had no issues. How is the performance? Yo, Tyler, what's up, bro? Performance is basically what I want to look over, so. But way better temps. I mean, temps are nice. That they're low, but... Yo, which motherboard? We will be building... I don't even know where it is. I need to... So this is the pre-stream. When I, like, prepare to build. This is a 12400F. I need to hide this. This is my, like, go-to motherboard. And this is the empty box from the previous build. I have another one somewhere. I just need to find it. We're building on this one again. Loke, it's a member of the community that's tweaking. And he has his own custom OS. So it's just another custom OS to test one day. Bro. So I have not tested it yet myself. Hopefully one day. Come on, bro. So this is the 4060 MSI. Where did that come from? I don't even know, bro. I would say my... Oh yeah, definitely. Basically, any B650 motherboard is gonna be good. With the 7800X3D, even the 9800X3D. The only difference really between the B650 motherboards, unless you get the B650E motherboard, then you get the latest PCIe, but you don't need that either way. But it's the ports. Like this is H610 motherboard, super cheap. No USB-C and only 2 good USB ports. So I don't know if it's worth. What is Alright, so here we have the 7600X on the A620 motherboard. No performance difference. No performance difference at all comparing A620 motherboard to a B650. Unless you're benchmarking. But FPS wise, it's the same. Oh, here was the box. Is it different? I don't know actually. I do think that this one is faster. Because this is the OC edition. And the MSI one is not the OC, I think. But in Fortnite, it doesn't matter. It's basically the same. You saw a video from Silly. Bro, I don't like Silly. Yo, run! Mag BC50 Tomahawk Wi-Fi with 900, I think it's good. Yeah. Like, I did benchmark the A620, the one I just showed you, against this B650. Exactly the same. But, I mean, if you're a, what should I say, power user. Yo, sync. Sinks. If you're a super power user and you have 3 Gen 5 M.2 SSDs and you want heat sinks on them for like longevity, yeah, you're gonna have to buy like an expensive motherboard, but I don't know if it's worth it. I'm allowing you to post map, but I'm taking 8 from the revenue, bro. The maps are making so little revenue, so that will probably be fine. Should we check if it's up? No, I'm not logged in here. That's unfortunate. Do you think the oh yeah, definitely. It's definitely a waste of money. You're not like, either way, how much you want overclock and do whatever you want, there's not gonna be a FPS difference between the motherboards. When you're benchmarking, you can push, I don't know, maybe 3% higher on the X870 board. So, I don't know. I haven't used an X870 board, but I don't think it's worth it at all. Like, nowhere near anywhere the price of performance. If the price was 20 euros more expensive, and then you get the better VRMs, you get 4 USB-C ports, and you get 12 USB 3. Like, if that was the case, yeah, it would be worth money. But now it's just a tax write-off, basically. Oh, the focus is off. That's what the pre-stream is for. I don't know what power supply we should use. This is a 550. Might as well use this one. I have 600 and one 650 and one 750. But I don't think that would be necessary. What is this? Like cable ties, but not the one with the zip. Should I just toss this? No, we're gonna use this today. I'm gonna waste this today. PSU tester. I'm gonna put this back. We don't need this. Will you want me with the monitor top the PC again? No. Today I will connect the graphics card. No, the capture card. I think. Like the main capture card. Right. Normal PC screws here. Motherboard screws here. And then I tossed away all the weird shit that we don't need. Like I have this also. But it's just so overkill. We're not gonna need this. Can you show the ports? Yes. Please tell me there's an image of the ports. Yes, there is. Boom. Bum, ba, bum, ba-dum, bum. Okay. What should we use? Let's find MSI. No, so they both. Yeah, no, so this isn't OC. Yeah, it is OC. You got kicked out of game probably for cheating. I mean, hopefully not for cheating. So we got the specs here, but not the speed. What? They don't write the speed? Isn't that strange? What? Can they do that? Because I think Azus, Sap, the rune said it, not me. There's no speeds here either. What? What are they doing? I'm playing Doom with Sap. Let's go, bro. Do you get unbanned? Or is that why Sap now also got banned? Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's no... we can't see the speed. Alright, but... maybe just use the MSI one today. The server crashed. Oh. Pepsi Max! Let's go! How do I put the YouTube reproduce in background like Twitch on phone? I do not know what that means. Reproduce? What? Okay, so we're gonna use this instead of this. That's like speaking, bro. What? Can we fake that this is new? If we put this rubber band on, people are gonna say, yeah, it's new, don't worry about it. Rune is 43. I kind of figured, you know, he's too mature to be young as the rest of us, you know. The rest of us were like from 11 to like 14. Like, he's not making enough fart jokes like the rest of us. These people are not gonna believe that this is brand new. I didn't even stick on, bro. What? That was a waste of time. Bro is jacked. I'm not even gonna comment on that. Of course. This is gonna have to sit on the side. Like this. Got so many. Don't need this. Okay, so this is for the new build. And this is a super old USB cable. Don't need this. And a new PC for school. Bro, then your school should pay for it. I regret buying this keyboard so much. It's the Keychron keyboard. It's just so bad. Oh my god. It was very cheap, but still, like, I regret it so much. That's a 49 and a 1900 3D. Nothing else would be acceptable. Yes, I use Premiere Pro. That is correct. Okay. Can you hear this, Steven? I put on the filter. I'm blasting music in the background so you don't hear too much of that. Okay, we get rid of this. Oh no, do I have enough coolers? Yeah. We have one left. What is the total build cost for this? We need to look that up before we start. But people are going to be asking that. And I want to find out, is this the cheapest way to average 500 FPS in Fortnite? I have a 4060 Ti 8GB VRAM. Do you think it's worth upgrading to 5070 Ti? What games do you play? If you only play Fortnite, you're not gonna see any FPS increase. Then I would just say stick with what you have. Even the 4060 Ti is overkill. You play CS2. So I think CS2 is pretty close to Fortnite. Yo, vad fan. CS2 is pretty close, but it's a little bit more demanding, right? From the GPU. So you're gonna see a little bit more FPS in CS2, but I personally don't think it's gonna be worth like the money. But do you have a 500 hertz monitor or do you have like 360? It's Minx. Yo, legs, legs. Oh my god! Okay, the shader map is public now. 240 hertz. Yeah, you shouldn't upgrade. If you get a like 360 hertz monitor, at least, I'm thinking like a 480 hertz monitor, or at least 500 480. Then you might upgrade your GPU. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. Okay. You're planning on a 360 OLED, bro. I also want a 360 hertz OLED, but 500 hertz IPS is still pretty good. But I don't know. I just approved it while I was eating. Thanks, Rune. Okay, do we need to prepare anything else? All right, what SSD should we use for this? So this is the Kingston MV3. This is really good. But I don't know if I should waste it on this because this is the last MV3 that I have. I don't know. Which monitor do you recommend? I want to upgrade from 400. So monitors per se, I don't know that much about like different monitors. But basically don't get anything below a 240 hertz IPS panel is what I would say. So we can run it on this if you want to, but I mean this is a pretty high-end CPU, so it feels kind of weird to put it on a SATA SSD. So I don't think we're gonna do that. I'm thinking either the Gigabyte 256, but this is also a little bit bad. Thanks for the advice. Like, is this a big PC? I mean, wire and stuff. And it's on CPU. I'm afraid I might drop while installing it. Yeah, that happens. Like, from time to time. Especially like when you're building it for the first time and you're so nervous that you're like, oops, and then you drop it. But it's not that hard. So just try and remain calm and don't stress it. Right, I'm gonna use the gigabyte as a tip for this. Do I have the box for that? I went on like a tossing spree and just tossed everything I had. Yeah, I don't think I have the box. It doesn't matter, you know, if you have the box or not. 256 USB. That sounds like a bad idea. I have a 64 gigabyte USB-C here, but consider Crucial P3. What was the last Crucial? I think I've bought that. Let's see. No, it was the I bought the Crucial. What was the name? Was it Crucial? No, it was P9. P and Y 1030. Yeah, I don't think I've used a Crucial M.2. Do you always sell the PCs later after testing? Yes, or sometimes no. Before, I had one PC that was mine, and then I built one PC to sell. I put both of them up for sale, but mine was, you know, a little bit more expensive than what I actually wanted because I don't want to switch my PC all the time, like my main PC. But then I started this YouTube channel and I wanted to test more stuff. So, like the 5600 that I built, I returned that CPU. I tried to sell it, nobody wanted it. And I bought the 5600 and the 5800X. And on Amazon you have 30 days to try the product home, then you have to return it if you don't want it. So I sold the 5800X PC. Almost at a loss. Nobody wants an AMD CPU unless it's the 9800X 3D. Yo, LJ! So I don't know, you shouldn't build to flip PCs if you get AMD CPUs. I haven't tested building with the 7800X 3D yet. But when I'm done testing, I would put it up for sale and see if somebody wants this. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna return it and keep the rest of the PC. But I have two more 9800X 3Ds coming in. Because those PCs sell. So I'm just gonna replace the CPU and put a 9800X 3D on this instead. If this doesn't get sold. I'm thinking, I don't know. Can you test aim tweaks? We can ask Tyler to test the cheats. This is the iFixit toolkit. The kinda big one. And this is a toolkit that came with my CPU AIO. This is horrible. This is the worst toolkit I've used in my entire life. It looks nice, but number one, it's so hard to take out the bits. Alright, so now it went pretty easily, but the middle ones you can push here and just like flip it, but the other ones you have to like remove the middle one and then you can take out the other ones. And it says it's magnetic. It's like 5% magnetic, so you can't trust that it's gonna hold on to the screw. And it just feels cheap. But it was free, so you can't complain. And then like this is like the best. I have no complaints about this. I got some thermal paste here a while ago. I tried to clean it. I couldn't. Get it away. Like, get it away. What is that? I couldn't remove it. Do you think it's worth buying the 1990 now? In Germany, it costs under 500 euros. Bro, that is decent, right? How much is that in Swedish? $5,464 Swedish crowns. Yes, it's worth it. In Sweden, you're below the Swedish like retail price, but every now and then in Sweden you can get it cheaper, almost 100 euros cheaper, on like deals when they drop the price like for sale. So depends a little bit of how much you want the FPS, but I don't know. For the last AMD 800 series, 800 series. What is that? The CPUs or the GPUs? But no, there's no 800 series. Or I mean the 8600. No, isn't it 9600X? I don't even know. Driver kit review. Do you consider to buy an electric one? No, not really. It's like, how many screws do you put in every time you build a PC? Like 10. No ASMR, bro. Come on, bro. This is not what this is. Yet. I think I should eat before I stream, to be honest, because now I'm getting a little bit hungry. And I'm not standing here eating. Can I call you uncle from now on? Uncle Klitak. Yeah, it sounds good, doesn't it? AMD Ryzen 5 7600 or 7500F. I've only tested the 7600X. I have it right here. This is pretty good. But it can hold 240 1% lows. In ranked, even. So I don't know. Like, it depends on how many hertz you have and how much money you want to spend. But I'm hoping this is gonna be the cheapest way to run 240 stable in comp, like comp, and 360 in ranked. I'm hoping. But we'll see. And it should, like uncapped, it should run 500 plus. Average. I wanted to buy the sticks. PC50E, Wi-Fi Kingston, DR5 6030, and of course the CPU. I think you're wasting a little bit too money on the motherboard. You don't need a fancy motherboard. Like the B650E, you're not gonna need that. A normal B650, this is like middle class B650. You get nice ports, and you get the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, like that package, for like a decent amount of money. But if you have money to spend, and you don't want to save money like for something else, why not? The second hand value, like price to performance, and if you want to resell it in like a year, I don't think you're gonna make that money back if you purchase like a more high-end motherboard, but it might sell faster. Now, not a lot of people care about the resale value, but I do, because I build and sell PCs quite a lot. But yeah. The USBs. Should we make... This is Swedish. Don't need that. And I'm thinking I'm gonna make a LTSC USB. Stuff is not for 150 euros. So I paid. It depends like how much stuff costs. Like how much is the difference between a decent B650 and the high-end one. So I paid 118 euros for this. Make a Ghost Spectre, bro. I hate Ghost Spectre. But you're already testing it, Seth. You should make a video about it, then I don't have to. I have a Rogue Strix. Oof. 270 hertz. That is a lot. But like when I play on 270 or 280, 240, bro, I get dizzy. It's not enough. Once you go 500, you don't want to go back. But I don't know. But you got 4040p. That's better. I got 1080, so. All right, Windows. Bum, bum, bum. Autumn, I don't even like X-Lite anymore. I've had so much problem with X-Lite lately. At the moment, you already have 600 euros, and now you're selling my bundle with 5800 XD and DDR4 RAM. For 30, you have 1K. I mean, you don't have to spend everything just because you have the money. Like, yes, I could afford to buy the most expensive shit of everything just because, but it's not worth it. Like, you're gonna play games and regret it in the rest of your life. But it doesn't depend, like, how often do you switch computers? I switch computers all the time. So I just get sad when I think about, like, money that I wasted. But if you build your PC and then you have it for, like, 4 years, you're not gonna regret it. Like, in case, I don't know, your friends come over, bro, you have this motherboard? You know, bro, you're like, I knew it. You're crazy. I would recommend using default Windows 11, the latest build. Debloat. Run super small tweaks, like nothing big. Custom power plan. Then you're done. Maybe use Windows 11 LTSC. I'm about to find out how good that is. We're gonna download it right now. Can we get it from here? I don't know. How do you debloat? There's like a bunch of different YouTube videos about that you could watch. Should we use UDDDDD dump? LTSC general availability. How do we even download LTSC? I don't even know. Yes, uninstall all the apps you don't need. That's a good step. And then you can... Alright, don't do exactly what I'm doing right now. Bro is every time building a PC. Yes. Don't do exactly what I'm gonna show right now. But this is like what you should do. Search for services. And if you want to be super cool, you can, like, if you watch a YouTuber telling you how to debloat, they're gonna show you this instead. Alright, so press your Windows and R key, then you type services.msc, and then OK. It opens the exact same stuff, but people like, yeah, you need to do this because it looks cooler, bro. Stop it. Get some help. Okay, so basically, what am I need to stop doing like voices for stuff. Okay, so basically in here, if you want to lower your process count. So right now we are at 104. Okay. And you go in here and you see, bro, why is there so much stuff running in the background? And then you go in, and this is kind of fixed already. But on some systems, you're gonna have like phone link, which you basically never need. It's like for Windows, secret. If you connect your phone to your computer and want to share like emails and like weird stuff that nobody ever uses, there's a service in here, so you can search for phone link here, and once you find it, like phone services. Okay, so this is manual right now, but so you can open it up and then go for manual and then just disable it. But the worst, if you go to startup type and then you search for the like enabled or automatically one here. This is the ones you should be worried about, because this is gonna start no matter what. Like this, gigabyte update servers. Bro, what is this? I never told them to put it in here because they have a gigabyte motherboard. So this one you can go in and then it's an automatic. You can just disable. And now it's not gonna run when you start your PC and you got one less service running in the background. Like NVIDIA display container. This is also always running in the background. It has nothing to do with performance or your driver. But when you click here and you want to open up this is always running even though if you're not opening it. Okay? So if you don't use this, like this panel, you can go in here and do the same thing, just disable it. So there's a bunch of like small things you can do and like disable stuff. And like here, if you don't use the audio on your PC, you can go in and this is like some stuff you can do, like small stuff. And also ms config, you can write here, click services, click hide all Microsoft services, and then disable all. So as soon as you install an app or something here, it's gonna show up here and it's gonna be auto enabled. So you can just disable all here also. Like small stuff like this to like debloat or remove stuff running from the background. But this is pretty good. Like 100 services, this is good. This is a default good version. What do I mean by what a default good? That's not how you say anything. Alright, so bro, I am a hacker, so you have to press Windows R and type msconfig here. Boom. Let's go. Okay, LTSC doesn't exist. That's not good. Shouldn't it be here? The slow process do anything. It's mainly placebo. Theoretically, if you have less stuff running in background, lower process count, Windows is going to be a little bit like snappy. Like when you open your browser, it might not load for 0.15 milliseconds, but 0.14. Like obviously, the less stuff you have in the background, the faster your PC is gonna run. Not fast enough to like increase FPS. Like it's not a performance boost, but it's gonna run a little bit faster. But if you go from like 90 to 80 process count, that by itself is not gonna do anything. Especially like if you disable the phone link that I mentioned, or the remote connection. Like there's some few things that actually stay in the background and use up resources. Not a lot, but they do use resources. Let's take this now. NVIDIA container. It's using 30 megabytes of RAM. That's basically nothing. The start function here, you can disable this and save 35. And if you disable enough of these like services running in the background, yes, you're gonna have more RAM available. If you have 32 gigabytes of RAM and you you save like 1 gigabyte and you always have 20 available, it's not gonna matter. So, but if you say that you have only 8 gigabytes, yeah, it's gonna matter, because then you're gonna run out of memory when you play Fortnite. We can search. Can find it. Is this 25H2? These versions? We're not gonna use that. Alright, Windows 11. Oh, 25H2. So this is the 25H2. Should we do that? That's gonna be so annoying if it doesn't work. There's no way that's gonna be worth it. Can we download from here maybe? What? Isn't it done yet? No more fresh install is the same as Ghost Page for me. No improvement. Is this true? Is this true? Where's Automod for Ghost Spectre? Yeah, I'm starting to think that SAP is paid by Ghost to do it. Free trial? What? Is this a joke? Get started for free. It isn't. Can somebody just upload it somewhere? Oh, please. Is this all editions? No, this is not the LTSC. Yeah, stock. As a default, Windows 11 is good. There's so many people just hating on it because it sounds good to hate on default Windows. I've said always, default Windows is good. Now, latency-wise, technically, it should be better on a tweaked system, but I don't know, bro. $100 on Windows 11 compared to 100 Windows 10. If it's smoother on Windows 10, do you have an AMD system? I've read some people say that they feel like Windows 10 runs better. But I don't know. Alright, so this is... But what build is this? I don't even know. You're on a laptop. You get an AMD CPU and a 2050, bro. Is that even exists? That's crazy. I don't know what to tell you. It's strange. Like if you benchmark with Cab from X and see the smoothness and the FPS frame times, that would be interesting to see. Not just the FPS, but to see like how stable it is. Can we delete this? Oh, I kind of want to keep this. No, I got a new one. Yeah, we can delete this. Oh, this is the background. I'm gonna save this. And FPS in Fortnite fight. 20 running around. Yeah, but the FPS is a little bit deceiving. Compared to like checking the actual like frame times. If you want to do like a thorough like comparison. Did you get paid by Ghost? Seb, did you get paid by Ghost? Just be honest now. You and Sword. It feels like you guys are getting paid. We can't be true, honest here, no? But get a job there. Yes, try it though. I did try Windows 10. For me, it was horrible. Like I couldn't even getting up and running anywhere near close to the Windows 11 results. And had like a bunch of problems installing stuff. It was just a nightmare for me, but I don't know. Right, so it all comes down to what SSD we should use. If you use the gigabyte one, like it feels nice to have a cheaper SSD just because. Oh, you meant Spectre? Used MV3, but it, like no. I'm gonna save this for the 9800 builds because those I need to sell it. I think I need to buy more MV3s. Hello, nice stream. Thank you, Lars. Where are you? Are you from Sweden? Is your name really Lars, or is it Lars? Lars? Lars. I'm tired of being on laptop. I need a desktop PC. Swift, you need to treat yourself. Order the parts right now. Alright, so the capture card. I'm gonna get the big capture card. It is my real name. Swedish name from the Netherlands. Alright. Do you speak? What's the language called in Netherlands? Nederländerska. I don't know. Alright. Do you understand what? Je bent mooi. Je bent mooi. Dutch. Oh, bro, of course. I understand. Pretty good accent. You think so? Or I know two things. Gebent Moi och Gebent Slim. One of them is that you're good looking and one of them is that you're smart. I don't know which one is which. Alright, we are a few minutes away from down. We don't need to rush the install. Alright, so my plan was... Is 70 degrees with 70 watt normal? No, it feels a little bit hot, to be honest. I've never built a 7800 X3D before this, so I haven't tested like the temps. But the 9800 X3D with this same cooler, the cheapest cooler you can buy basically, runs like 55, 60 degrees. So it feels a little bit hot, but I don't know. But water cooling, like how many millimeters? Like 240? Because it feels like it should be a little bit cooler, but I don't know. Alright, so my plan was to restart the stream to save the stream later, but it feels like bad to just restart it for no reason at all. But the thing is, when I want to save the building streams, I can't stream for like 40 minutes of like talking shit. It's an hour, it's 52 minutes, bro. We've been streaming for an hour and I haven't done anything. Alright, so Gebent Moi is good looking and Gebent Slim is being smart. Okay, Gebent... so I should say Slim if I meet somebody. Don't say they're good looking, bro. You're gonna get kicked in the face. You have PBO enabled, but also undervolted. It feels a little bit hot, to be honest. But I don't know. Like, if this can cool it better, then something's wrong. Time is not real. Sanningen. Are we ready for this? Use latest drivers. Okay, so I've been using the latest drivers, the 2 latest ones, but I have some problems. Some weird, like, hertz updating. Like, I get like ghosting. So I don't know. This most stable one that's still recent is 57216, I think, or the 56036. I've been using those, but I don't know. Oh yeah, this is the cheapest cooler you can buy for like still getting a cooler that works. But this is the cheaper one. There's 2 different models of the Assassins. So you have the 2 tower ones. And those cost a lot more, like 40 euros. And this costs like 18 euros. With only the one tower. So this is the X refined SE version 2. So this is very cheap. Super, super cheap. It can even cool the 14700KF, pulling 160 watts. No problem. Alright, the case. I had a case. I was gonna build this without the case, but I'm gonna use this case now instead. It is, I don't even know the name of this, but it's kind of cheap. Mesh front, 2 fans in the front, 1 fan in the back, and whoa, what's this? It's like you can open it, like it's a window, not like you can take it off, but there's like a hinge. You got the 7800 X3D and you did your NVIDIA install with the 56636. It's normal. Oh, the temps. Not really. The temps should not change just because you have a new driver. Especially not the CPU temps. That's a bit strange. Yeah, that sounds a little bit odd. Although the driver is for the GPU. Samsung 9100. Isn't the 910? Yes, I always use DDU just to be safe. You don't really have to, but if you want to be on the safe side, use DDU. It's been an hour, bro. It's been 1 hour of me doing nothing. But this was the pre-stream, so I was gonna just clean the desk, find all the stuff. I want to try the. So a big problem when we do this is when I boot the PC, we don't know if the image is working or not. So we're gonna try that before we start. So I'm gonna get an HDMI cable. Bro, I need to buy more HDMI. I don't know where I keep putting, like, I have a few of them, but they always disappear. Bro, how is it possible? I thought I saw one like early today. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna use this. Now I can't even find it. You're trying. So there's something. Are you trying? Yes, I am testing the Windows 11 24 H2 LTSC today. Is this long enough? I'm gonna test with the camera to see if we get the image. Bro, come on. What temps do you normally get from idle to gaming? I don't really know the idle temps, to be honest with you. I have the temps in my videos on the second channel, on the main channel, if you want to check those out. And I mean, when gaming, it's around 55 to 65, depending on like what's happening. So the AMD chips run super, super cool compared to the Intel GPUs, CPUs on the same like level. But above 70, if it's like below 70, that's normal, I guess. You get more FPS drops than stutters. Oh, bro. That's not good. Wait. Why did the... Okay, it's not working. Okay, so this is good. Now we are using it through the capture card instead. Okay, so now we know it's gonna work when we start the PC. Like, I spent like 30 minutes, the last build, troubleshooting why we didn't get an image, and then the capture card was broken. So now we know it's working. Wait. How? I just disconnected the cable and it's still working. What? Oh, wait. I must have done something. Wait. What is this? Oh, so this is the camera. Okay. Why did it go black first and then come back? Alright, so this is from the camera, like the USB-C feed. Oh, we can't use both at the same time. That is not good at all. So the camera and the capture card is the same brand. And the computer can only like use the input from one of them. It seems. Okay, let's try. Pre-recorded! Bro, I wish. Then I could go eat now. Okay, I'm gonna try this keyboard. This is the Keychron. I hate it. You ruined this build with the 4060. In Fortnite, it doesn't matter. You get the same FPS. So for me, I'm okay with it. Okay, now I connected the old capture card that I don't think is working. Nope. It's not being recognized. Okay. Let's try the other one. Oh! Okay, so this is this camera. Oh, you can't even see. The right one is a USB-C cable from the camera to the PC. The left one is a capture card that's working. Good. So now we know that it's working. Okay, so we're gonna set this up. You know what? I'm gonna toss away. This is the old capture card. Okay. We're gonna ruin it right now. Boom. And now we're gonna throw it away. I don't know why I kept it so long. Now it's gone. It does matter. 8 GB won't be enough to upscale of any value. I don't know why. Like in Fortnite comp, you're not gonna use upscaling. So that doesn't matter. The Fortnite comp, this is one of the best graphics card like price to performance. You have an echo right now? Oh. Okay, so the capture card can also input audio. That's pretty good. What are you doing? Do you have a custom fan profile for your fans? No. I basically just use default. On my main PC, yes. Because I don't like when it sounds. Oh, the fan control? I also have that, actually, on this PC. Because this was, like, super loud. At first you could hear this, like, the fans. Okay, so wait. This scene is screen sharing. I'm gonna rename it. Screen share. This is gonna be main top camera. Okay, so this is gonna be full screen. This is gonna be full screen, and then this one is the capture card. So when we're installing like Windows, we can have that here at the same time. So we're gonna rename this to capture card, and then we're gonna duplicate this scene and do the reverse. So capture card main. So when later when we're installing, you're lying to yourself, but enjoy it or try to enjoy. I mean, yes, thank you. I will try to enjoy it. It's not like I'm benchmarking and testing everything. So who knows? Okay, so then when we have installed the PC and gonna do the Windows install, we're gonna flip these. Okay, so this one is the main, and this one is gonna be smaller. Okay, so this is gonna be smaller. Transform, fit to screen. All right, so now I can just jump between these. All right, that's gonna be pretty nice when we get to that point. Okay, so we can disconnect this. So we're not gonna be using this for that purpose. So when we build our PC, we're gonna connect that one to this. So that way I can see what we're actually doing. This is good. I usually don't prepare. I just go live and then it's a shitstorm. I'm just wearing a... Alright, so you can't see much. Okay? I'm wearing a gray t-shirt. Guess the size. Am I gonna remove my... Alright, this... So, this shirt is kind of big. It's triple. Triple XL. Okay. So, right now, we don't want this black... I'm just gonna remove that. This looks a little bit green, doesn't it? We're gonna apply the lot. Bro, what is happening? It's not working! Bro. What happened now? Alright, good. I got a little bit worried. I renamed it the wrong file name, like the lot. Was like, bro, did it get cooked? Alright. So it's a little bit redder. Alright, I'm gonna decrease the reds also. It doesn't have to be this red. Color correction. Oh, we can't do that. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit red. Okay. I think we're ready. Should I keep this here? It looks a little bit nice, right? He can accept the... The thing is, if you play any, also basically any other game, it's true, the 460 is not good enough. But for Fortnite, it's perfect. Like, it's using 2 gigabytes of VRAM when you're playing. So, 8 gigabytes can be more than enough. People don't seem to know this, and that's okay. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so we have another keyboard, but we don't have a cable for that, because I just used it. I'm gonna go get another cable. Who is hating on this build? Too many people are hating. Okay, what is happening now? Okay, so I found the HDMI cable that was missing, by the way. Right, so we're gonna use this for the keyboard. We can use USB-C to USB-C also. This is a bit longer than it has to be. Um, we need another mouse. Okay, now we have another mouse. We have the keyboard and the keyboard cable. I think we have everything that we need. I mean, because bro, you got me worried now. If this is hotter than the 9800X 3D, will this be enough to cool it? I hope that it's gonna be enough. We'll see. Which CPU and GPU is the best for Fortnite? Well, the best for Fortnite is the 9800X 3D and a 5090. Do you need that? No. 7600X and a 4060 is gonna be more than enough for most people. If you want 240 or 360 lows, then you're gonna need, hopefully, just a 7800X 3D or a 1900X 3D. I don't know yet. So the 7600X, good enough. 14700KF can run 240 1% lows entire game. I just posted a video with that. And of course the 9800X 3D can run whatever you want. How many have I built? This is 4 or 5? There's 2. Bro, I built 4 9800X 3Ds. That's crazy. That's a lot of money, bro. It's like 4,000 euros right here. More. That's crazy. Right, putting those away. Probably so harder, but yeah, we'll see. Yo, Sinatra, what did you write? Obviously they're planning on this build with the same specs. Oh, nice. I think it's gonna be good. I don't know yet. This is like the pre-stream. I'm just preparing everything so the actual stream will go good. Optimize the 3D cache. Oh, okay. It's about 10 degrees cooler from what I've seen. Well, that should be all right. Like, as long as they're like below 80 degrees Celsius, it's gonna be fine. This is basically my build from 2023. It's good. That's nice. I mean, this is a banger PC. Like, I'm thinking it's gonna average 500. I think we're ready to start. I'm gonna go pop. Should we? I wonder if I need to go get the Pepsi Max because, like, normally I don't talk so much during the days, and now when I'm live streaming, I'm like talking so much. I get like a Sore throat. It's not sore, but oh, you're copying me. Is that why you wrote? Oh, okay. I thought you meant like your current build. It's okay, I get it. All right, I'm gonna go drink some water. I'm gonna. Okay. Try the. Oh, yes, that is true. I forgot about that. The thing is, I made an LTSC bootable USB a while ago, but it just didn't work when I was trying to boot from it. But if it doesn't work right now, I'm just gonna use the old one. It doesn't matter. Like the uh, what's that? The 24 issue. I have the OS build on the second channel, the main channel. Why didn't you get the Intel 14 Gen 4900KF? It's a terrible CPU if you play Fortnite. That's basically why. It's not terrible, but like for the money, it's not that good. This CPU is way better for Fortnite comp. I know there's a GPU shortage. Saved on CPU when with a So basically, I only play Fortnite, and in Fortnite, it doesn't really matter what GPU you have. And normally, this is the 7600X. So normally I just build the 9800X 3D. But this is basically a test to see, can the 7800X compare with the 9800X 3D? That's basically what this is. I think so. But is the money worth it to upgrade to this 9800X 3D? Bro, so all you can afford. Oh, all I can afford. All right. You went there, bro. You went there. Okay, bro. I'm just gonna show you this. For all the haters. For all the doubters. Okay? For all the haters and all the doubters. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. This is not about the money, alright? Trust me, bro. Right. But for those of you who say that I don't know what I'm talking about, performance doesn't matter, you need this graphics card, you need this and that. I'm sorry, bro, but you are wrong. Alright? I'm sorry. And this is a 4070 box. But I didn't get like the full box when I bought it. So trust me when I'm telling you. Doesn't matter what GPU you have. It can be how high end you want. The difference is gonna be like within 5%. And that's basically just run variants. So I build and benchmark a lot of PCs. So you can trust me when I say something. Unless I say, I don't know, but... Because sometimes I do that also, but... So this is not my first PC build, so... Yeah, the 4060 is gonna be enough. To play Fortnite, okay? To play Fortnite. In most other games, yes. The 4060 is way... Like, it's a big bottleneck. In Fortnite, it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's get on with our day. Okay. Are we ready? I think so. I want a Pepsi Max, but I don't think I've earned it yet. When the PC boots, we can get it. Yeah, we should put Windows 11 ATSC. I don't know what build number is yet, but we're gonna find out later. And I also like to put the date here. What? Yes, so I know which one is. Alright, so now when that's working on... Oh wait, you can see this? Which one is this? Alright, so that is that one. Can we hear a keyboard sound test? I am playing music in the background right now. Because I don't want to build in silence. I let my viewers order me food. There's no... Like, you can't order food to where I live. I live out in the forest. So I'm using like a noise filter right now on the microphone. Oh, do you know what build it was? Oh. I'm gonna check it anyways later. Let's start. I'm gonna go turn off the music and turn off so you can hear like when I'm actually building the PC. Should I put on some... usually I like to have my like headphones on. You love the forest? Oh my god, like... I don't want to tell you too much about my personal life or something like that, but... We live like way out in the middle of nowhere. And when you go from like the city... Oh my god. It is so nice. Like to get... I lived in the city before. And that was nice. But now when we live a little bit outside the city... Oh my god, it's crazy. Okay, how should we start? Should I unbox this first? I just lay him there? Nah, it doesn't matter. No. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think I can just cut this stream. Is that worth it? No. Yes, we will overclock this. A little bit on stream right away, I think, after I build it. Just, the normal stuff. I think. Right, I'm gonna need some music. I'm gonna go grab my headphones. Why did you choose Kings of Fury? So, I mean, I have this kit also. It's a cheaper kit. Also 32 gigabytes, but 5200 megahertz. CL40. Can't overclock it. I tried a bunch of different stuff. Like, yeah, you can overclock a little bit, but not where I wanted to go. The Kings of Furies, every single kit that I have from them, so easy to overclock. So that's why and it's so cheap, bro. I bought this for, how much is it? 45 euros, sort of. Super cheap. Right, what music are we gonna listen to? I want to buy a PC from you. Must be Intel 1490 GTX. So I kind of have those specs, but not really. But I kind of want to start like shipping PCs and sell like for real. Maybe one day. Okay, I'm gonna remove this so it looks better when we start. It's not gonna be 3 cents for that. I'll take it. Do you want my my address? You can send it in the chat, so we can see where you live. Okay. I'm gonna stop streaming, and then we're gonna go live again. Should I increase it just so it looks better? Right, I'm gonna put this underneath here just so it looks a little bit better. Jamaican money works. Of course it works. It works even better than real money. Not real money, but this is not gonna work, is it? You also see my 7200 megahertz CL34. Oh, bro, CL28. Wait, is that better? Not a good combo. It's a great combo. What are you talking about, bro? Is that actually better, Samu? Did you do the math on that? Because CL is not as important as people think. Let's do the math. All right. We take 7200? I think this is the math. Times... No. 34 times 7200 times 2000. Is that the word? Let's add ChatGPT. ChatGPT knows the latency better. Or how much did you overclock it? 7200 CL34 or 6120 CL28. All right, so the 6120 CL28 is better. Not with a lot, but it is better. All right. Not a lot of people know that CL doesn't mean anything. It's the hertz divided with the CL times like two, like this, and like that's your overall latency. People don't know about this. It's good to know. Let's make an offer. Low C is better for MD CPU, and it works for me. Did you benchmark before and after with like Passmark? Do you get like above 4200? Which is fun to overclock also, but some people do like a reverse overclock, so you get like worse performance because they only think that the CL is the thing that matters. I don't know. Okay, so the Rufus SSD is almost done. We don't need it right away, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm gonna turn off, and then I'm gonna restart, and then we're gonna start building. Thank you for watching the pre-stream. How long was this? Bro, 1 hour and a half. Oh my god. I haven't done anything yet. I just put the things here. He's looked at the average and 1% loads without tests, and they were better. Huh. I mean, yeah, the overclock you did is better. You get 0.15 nanoseconds less latency each calculation. So it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you do like millions of calculations per second, of course it's gonna matter. But yeah. Okay. 8 hours to go. I'm thinking around 2 hours. 2.5. Wait. I need the SSD with Fortnite on also. Alright. Now I think we have everything here to build. Alright. I'll see you soon. Should be like 1 minute.